Magnet Middle School, and I just wanted to say we are super excited for your visit here at Meadowview. We are very much looking forward to meeting all of our future Mustangs. See you soon!
Hi, I'm Daniel Vernon, and I'm a 7th grader here at Meadowview, and I went to Franklin Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Walker York. I'm a 7th grader here at Meadowview as well, and I went to Millennium Charter Academy.
Some things I like about Meadowview here are the teachers. I like how respectful they are to the students and how nice they are. I also like the variety of books we can select in the library and how lessons are like planned ahead of time, and they're not too challenging for us, but they're also not too easy.
I really like all the choices that they give you. Like Daniel said, there's lots of choices in the library, and there's also lots of choices for classes and extracurricular activities.
We hope to see you next year here at Meadowview.
My name is Sid Sutphin, and this is John David Knopf, and we are both 6th graders. We both came from Shoals Elementary.
The reason I came was because of the academics program. In our academics program, we have compacted math, which means we're taking high school math classes in the 8th grade.
I did in the fall. We have sports here, and in the fall I did soccer. We both played on the basketball team together in the winter, and now currently John David is doing tennis, and I'm doing baseball.
Some other cool things we have here is we have the Z-Space Lab, 3D, and we have VR rooms and the Makerspace.
And then we also have 2 PLTW classes. While other middle schools only have 1, we have 2.
And in the 6th grade, you only have about 4 teachers instead of 6 because one teacher teaches 2 subjects, and it makes it easier because you're on the same hallway for 4-year classes.
And then those other 2 teachers making it 4 are just your encore.
We hope you come to Meadowview. We'd love to see you.
Hello, rising 6th graders. My name is Matt Scott. I'm the assistant principal at Meadowview Magnet Middle School. We look forward to having you all on campus and touring and seeing some of the things that makes Meadowview different and special. One of the things that sticks out to me is the opportunity to have 4 high school credits when you get done with the 8th grade here. So we have an accelerated course that you can get on and take World History, English 1, Math 1, and Earth and Environmental Science, and go to high school a semester ahead. You can also go back to your home high school, or you can move on to North Surrey with the cohort here at Meadowview. Some of the other things that set us apart, we're a STEM school, so we really focus on the science, technology, engineering, and math. As a matter of fact, we have 2 engineering classes offered here. We have lots of different after-school activities. Novel Inventions is one that's different, sets us apart from the other schools. We take different books. You can read whatever books you want to read, and we create products out of those books in Novel Inventions. The Science Institute is located here. Within that Science Institute, part of it is the Z-Space Lab. It's a 3D lab where you get to take things like a beating human heart, and it's like it jumps off the screen at you, and you can look at that heart, or you can be swimming under the sea looking at the different wildlife in 3D. So we have a virtual reality space. Just the other day I was watching some kids that were having a fun activity. They were walking the plank out on a huge building, heart beating. We were measuring their oxygen. It was very, very cool, very neat extension of what they were learning in their classrooms, and we applied it to the virtual reality space. So a quick overview, you got personalized scheduling, high school classes, extracurricular activities, athletics. Everything here that we do is focused with a hands-on, minds-on approach. It's the same curriculum, but with a really, really hands-on approach. I love to see our teachers really getting into the trenches with our students and working hard. You'll get lots of collaboration activities and opportunities here at Meadowview. Personalized education. We got the shuttle buses that can help with your transportation. It's a wonderful opportunity. We hope you'll think about it. We look forward to seeing you on campus soon.
My name is Ciara, and this is Weston McCraw. We are students at Meadowview Magnet Middle School. We both went to Franklin Elementary School, and we're in the 6th grade. Me and Weston are a part of the student council.
I love about being in the school, you get to be more relaxed, and you get to have get a break because you have 2 encore classes instead of 1 like you had in elementary?
You get 4 classes, and it's easier for the 6th graders because you have all 4 classes on the same hallway. So you don't have to deal with walking around the school to get to all your classes.
That's some things why we love being at Meadowview Magnet Middle School, and we really hope to see you here.
Hi, my name is Justin Collins. I'm the math and science teacher here for the 6th grade. And just want to take an opportunity to inform you that as you transition here into the 6th grade, or if you're thinking of coming here, we act almost like an academy system where we have less transitions for 6th graders, and it really helps ease them into the middle school life. As a new student, how challenging it could be if you feel like you have to, change classes 5, 6 times and be spread all over the place. And I just understand that that could be really scary. Our 6th grade staff is very nurturing, just great people. And we want to make sure that as you come to middle school, that you feel comfortable and that it is an easy transition from 5th grade. And I really hope to see you here, and I hope that you enjoy your visits. And if there's anything at all that we could do, I'd love to help you out.
Alright, hi, I'm Chris Sizemore. I teach 8th grade social studies and the world history class here at Meadowview. If you decide when you become an 8th grader that you want to take world history, then the way it's divided up is the first half of the year we'll actually take 8th grade social studies. Then, once we finish 8th grade social studies and you've completed that, and usually when we come back from Christmas break, because that'll be the second half of the year then, we would start world history, which is a high school course. You will receive high school credit. Now, in order to receive high school credit, at the end of the year, you'll have to have an 80 average in the world history course. And the way to do that is we take a combination of your class average, which would be 75% of your grade, and then you'll take a test at the end of the year, and that will count for 25% of your grade. And then we combine those two, and that gives you your overall average. An 80 or above, then you receive credit for world history. Now, I know this is a couple years away, but if you decide to do this, obviously we're moving at a much faster pace in the 8th grade course, since we only have it half a year instead of a year long. So yes, you would have more homework, not an overwhelming amount, but you will end up having more homework. But I believe you will find it beneficial, and hopefully you come to Meadowview next year. You do decide to come here, since we do offer a lot of great things here, including the high school classes. So hope to see you here next year.
Hi, I'm Miss Douglas. I teach 8th grade language arts and English 1 here at Meadowview Magnet Middle School. If you are interested in taking English 1, you would have to take your 8th grade course the first semester and then English 1 the second semester. If you take English 1, then your 8th grade courses, you're still required to do the same units that the regular class would do in a year, but you would just have to do it in that half of a year. You still get the same opportunities that they get as far as analyzing the text, the same strategies that they get. You just have to do it at a little bit of a faster pace. And then you would take your English 1 second semester. You would have a lot of homework in there. If you don't get stuff finished in class, you have plenty of class time to do those things. The text is just more complex than the text in the 8th grade course, but it is still similar standards. It's just a building block. So if you understand the foundations in 8th grade, then English 1, you're just building on those standards. You have to have an 80 or above in English 1 to get credit for the course. 75% of that is your class average, and then 25% is your final exam. You would also have to take your 8th grade EOG at the end of the year instead of halfway through the year. So you have to keep that in mind if that's something that you're interested in. We have lots of students here who take all 4 of the high school courses, and they're in lots of extracurricular things here at Meadowview. They have learned to balance all of these things so that they are able to take the courses and still maintain their extracurricular activities that they like to do. So it's something that you have to sit down and talk to your parents about.
but it is a great opportunity for you to get your high school credits out of the way so that when you start high school, there are more options opened up for you.
Hello, rising sixth graders. I am Stephanie Hawks, and I'm excited to get a moment to talk to you about an exciting opportunity we have here at Meadowview. I teach 8th grade math and Math 1. When you are a rising 8th grader, you may have the opportunity to take Math 1. Math 1 is a high school credited class that you can take as an 8th grader. Of course, attendance is a factor. You have to come to school every day, hopefully. And I know things can keep you from coming to school from time to time, but in order to get credit for this class, you must come to school. You must have good grades and a great work ethic, meaning you have a desire to do your work and to do it well. At the end of the year, you will have to take an end of course test. It's called an EOC. So you must make at least a level 3, a level 4, or a level 5 on your EOC to get credit for this class. And the final exam is also 25% of your grade at the end of the year. Can't wait to see you on campus. Go Mustangs!
Hi, my name is Ms. Luce. I teach Earth and Environmental Science here at Meadowview Magnet Middle School. Some of the requirements for Earth and Environmental Science when you get to 8th grade is that you must maintain a grade in the class of an 80 or better on all of your report cards. The course is a year-long course, so I teach 8th grade science and Earth and Environmental Science combined. At the end of the year, you will take Earth and Environmental Science, NCFE, which is a North Carolina final exam, and you will take an 8th grade science EOG. Your North Carolina final exam counts as 20% of your final grade. Overall, the course is an extremely fun course to be in. 8th grade and Earth and Environmental really overlap a lot, and so the class size is usually pretty small, and we've had extreme success with students receiving a credit in the Earth and Environmental Science.
Hi, my name is Tammy Taylor, and I'm one of the Encore teachers, and I teach Project Lead the Way. First, I want to explain to you a little bit about what an Encore teacher is. Here at Meadowview, we have two groups of teachers. One are core teachers, and they teach math, science, social studies, and language arts. The other group of us are the Encore teachers, and we teach such things as Project Lead the Way, art, PE, band, chorus, and computer science discoveries. In elementary schools, a lot of times your Encore teachers are what you used to call your special teachers. In art class, of course, you're going to be doing artwork. You'll be doing things like clay. You'll be doing things like watercolor. You'll be doing lots of different things with your art teacher. In PE, they're doing the latest and greatest in physical education, and you're going to love some of the new things that they're doing. Our band and chorus teacher right now, Mr. Chris Lawson, he has been a band and chorus teacher for many years, and he is awesome, and he has had many accolades for the great things that he does in our music program. We have a CSD program, which stands for Computer Science Discoveries, and it's a wonderful coding program, and they use code.org, which helps you to learn to code. Project Lead the Way is what we nicknamed the PLTW program. We have two Project Lead the Way teachers here at Meadowview. We're blessed. Ms. Dean and I teach those programs, and they are a problem-based learning, which means we do projects. Some of the things that we do, for example, in 6th grade, I do energy and the environment. We learn all about wind power and electric power and all different things like that to help you understand your environment and to be a better steward, a better person for your environment. In 7th grade, I teach about medical detectives, which is forensic science. We solve murder mysteries, we dissect sheep brain. Don't let that worry you. There's no blood, guts, and gore. We keep it simple. We also learn in 8th grade design and modeling. We take things that are in our physical world, we put them on the computer in 3 dimensions, and then we put them on the 3D printer, and we can print them out. That's really cool, and all of my students really love it. And Ms. Dean's room, she's really awesome. She takes and she talks to them about magical electrons. They take and learn all kinds of things about electricity, about how to create electromagnet, and how electricity works, and how you can use it in your real world. She also talks about flight in space. We have drones here at our school, and you'll learn how to use those and how to fly them. How cool is that? And then she also does automation and robotics. You'll learn how to code and how to build robots out of VEX products. I invite you to come on in, take a look at what we have, ask good questions. Don't be afraid to come in and talk to us, because we're here. We're here for you.
Hey, I
I'm Alicia Ray. I'm the Innovation Facilitator here, and I've got to tell you about all the clubs that we have available here for you. It is unreal the opportunities you have at Meadowview to be able to participate in extracurricular activities. We have some clubs where you're actually going to go to a competition, things like novel inventions. We have things like math counts, debate, FLL, First Lego League. There's so much for you to do, but then we also have some that you don't go compete. Maybe you're interested in Mustang Scholars. Maybe you're interested in our Mustang Pride group. Maybe you want to be part of FCS or our hair and makeup club. Maybe it's our writing club or our graphic novel club. There are tons of clubs here that are available for you, and more happen every single year. We love to create clubs based on students' desires. So if you have a club you're interested in, let us know, pitch it. Let's see what happens. We may end up taking your club idea too. If you want extracurricular, Meadowview is the place to be.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Holloman. I'm the athletic director here at Meadowview Magnet Middle School. I just want to let you know about some opportunities you have entering the 6th grade for athletics here at Meadowview Magnet. In the fall, we offer boys and girls soccer, cross country, volleyball, football for only 7th and 8th graders, and then if we have interest, we also make arrangements for a girls tennis team. In the winter, we offer both boys and girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, and wrestling. And for the spring, you have an opportunity to play baseball, softball, boys or girls track, golf, and also, if we have interest, a boys tennis team. To be able to participate and try out, you have to have a completed physical, updated, and physicals are good for 1 year plus 30 days. Before you can even participate in workouts or tryouts, you have to have a physical on file at the school.
Hey, my name is Gatlin Hyatt, and I'm a former Meadowview Magnet Middle School student. I'm currently doing my student teaching here with Erica Arnold, the art teacher. I just wanted to say some things that I loved about my time here at Meadowview. I loved the teachers when I was here. They were always helping me to succeed, especially like in math and areas that I struggled with, science. I loved the arts. I really strived in the art areas, and I'm actually doing my degree is in art education, and so I really started doing art when I was here at Meadowview, and it helped me become who I am today. And another thing that I really loved about my time here at Meadowview is I came away with some of the greatest friends that I still have to this day. So yeah, come to Meadowview.
My name is Nathan Raleigh. I'm in 8th grade. I went to Millennium Charter Academy and Franklin Elementary.
My name is Alejandro Gouveia. I'm in 8th grade and I went to Franklin Elementary.
My name is Troy Haywood. I'm in 8th grade and I went to Pilot Elementary.
My name is Sam Hamlin. I'm in 8th grade and I went to J.J. Jones.
I'm Autumn Meadows and I'm in 8th grade and I went to Flat Rock Elementary.
My name is Devin Wynn. I'm in 7th grade and I went to Flat Rock Elementary.
I'm Shayna Hicks. I'm in 8th grade, went to MCA and Franklin Elementary.
You should go to Meadowview because we have VR.
You should go to Meadowview to attend advanced classes.
You should go to Meadowview because we're the only magnet school in the district.
You should go to Meadowview because we have great teachers.
You should go to Meadowview because their use of technology will help you in learning.
You should go to Meadowview because it's a fun environment to learn in.
You should go to Meadowview because the teachers here are great and I feel like you would actually learn something.
Thank you so much for coming to visit us. Now, I'm sure that you'd like to know, how do I attend Meadowview Magnet Middle School? Well, there's two ways. Number one, if you are coming from Franklin or Flat Rock Elementary, you are already going to be coming to Meadowview, so we're going to be excited to have you and encourage you to come to our transition night, which will be taking place on May 5th. So we hope that all of you can join us for that. If you are a student who does not attend Franklin or Flat Rock, then you're going to need to submit a Meadowview Magnet Middle School application form. And that's very easy to do. Those are going to be distributed to your elementary schools on March 30th. You will be able to get that from your guidance counselor front office. You'll fill that out with your parents and families, and you will return that no later than April 27th to either Meadowview or your school. At that point, those applications will come to us here at Meadowview. We will review them, and we will notify families no later than April 30th about your acceptance here to Meadowview. We hope that you take advantage of the opportunity and submit your application, and if you need any help at all, feel free to reach out to us here at the school. Thanks!